place is not your father's house. You cannot be shitting anyhow. Stand under the sun for a very long time, pour you water, or tell you to sit down on the floor. Hi guys, it's your favorite girl. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my video, or you've seen my previous video and you are yet to subscribe, why now? Kindly take a moment, pause this video, hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell button, because this way you get notified anytime I upload a video on YouTube. Back to the matter in it. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about tips on how to survive in NYSC camp, or rather tips on how to have like a good NYSC camp, good stay in NYSC camp. So yeah, the first one I'm going to be starting with go early. Anything worth doing is worth doing well and worth doing early. So it's important that you go early, because I don't know about other camps, but in my camp, people that went early got like the best bed space and the best hostel, while people that came later on were given like the leftover hostel or leftover bed space, according to how you put it. So it's important you come early so you can have, that's like an advantage. And you also do your screening early, you submit your documents and all that. So it's important you come early enough so you can do that and relax. Another importance of going early is so that you can make friends. It's important to make friends in NYSC camp. I don't know how people survive without making friends in NYSC camp. This question goes to me, because me myself personally, I went late. I went like the last day when they said, oh, nobody's coming after today. That was the day I went, and by the time I got to NYSC camp, people had formed their groups. So people were like in groups. So you are coming here, you are just like alone, and you're looking for where to like feast yourself in, and it wasn't really nice. So go early so you make friends. When you are choosing your bed space and your hostel and you are submitting your documents and all that, you are making friends in the process, and that will help your stay, and you will be able to have fun in NYSC camp. Secondly, buy your things. Buy your things, because things are actually expensive in Mami markets. So you don't want to go there and be dragging price with them, because you don't have choice. When you're in camp, you don't go out of the camp, so you can't buy things outside the camp. So when you're coming for NYSC camp, come prepared. Buy your things. Buy your white polo, buy your white shirt, your rubber shoe and all that. NYSC can give you shoes, but sometimes they have problem with the sizes and all that, so you have to buy all those things. Let's say the only thing that you consider buying in Mami market is maybe your buckets, because you can't be carrying buckets and be traveling. I don't know about people, but I don't think I can be carrying buckets and be traveling, so you have to just buy your buckets there in Mami market. Then also, if you are on drugs, if you use drugs, please buy your drugs. It is very important that you take your medication serious while in camp, because when you go to the camp clinic here, they may not have drugs. I think this happened to me the last week of camp. I felt ill, and I went to the camp clinic. I don't know what drugs they gave to me, but the drugs wasn't like in packets, so they just gave me in this small transparent white nylon, and I was taking the drugs. Throughout that 1 week, there was no change. I was still sick. This is not why I'm here. So maybe I will talk about my camp experience. So tell me in the comment section if you want me to talk about my camp experience, so I could talk about it. So yeah, buy your drugs. Get your drugs right. Buy them, because sometimes these things are, it's either they don't have, or they will give you what they have or something. So you buy your drugs. If you are not sick, if you don't use drugs normally on a normal base, just buy, even though it's Panadol or something, just buy it and have it. So yeah, that's for that. Then thirdly is join groups. This one is, if you don't want to suffer, just join groups. Joining group is very important, because sometimes if you are not in any group, you will have to stand under the sun for a very long time throughout the whole process of maybe people participating in their groups. You have to stand under, don't go and join the matching group, because those people here, You know when they say under the sun and under the rain, you practicalize it, because you really match under the sun and under the rain. Those people are not even joking. So if you know you don't have strength, baba, go and join other groups, maybe like Red Cross, like Red Cross COVID-19. I think they have like COVID-19 officials. So yeah, you join either of those groups, because those groups, they are at advantage of, sitting down, just telling people to wear your nose masks, all those stuff. So it's not really stressful. So if you know you don't have strength, just go and join those groups. Very important. And it actually worked for me myself. I joined like the volleyball group. So when people are marching under the sun, I'm in my group practicing, and it's not like we practice for a long time or so. Sometimes we can be talking here and I'm just chilling, I'm sitting down, I'm just listening. That one really helped me too. And the third one is secure your things. Oh, is it the fourth one? Yeah, I think the fourth one. Secure your things. Secure your things. It's very important. You are coming to that camp with your original certificates. You don't know people you are meeting in that camp. Secure your things. Buy a little padlock. Carry a bus that is, or you can use those code. Those buses that use code. Carry any of those buses. Buy padlock it, use code, use whatever you can use to just secure the bag, because it's important. I don't know, but my own hostel, from the very first day I came to camp to the last day that I left that camp, something went missing. Every single day something was missing in my hostel. So secure your things. I think the only thing they took from me was my charger. And me, I'm very, very conscious with this security kind of thing. But I don't know how come they stole my charger. I just went to charge my phone and I came back. I was like, okay, let me go and ease myself. Then I dropped my charger, took my phone to go and ease myself, dropped my charger on my bed, took my phone to go and ease myself. Then coming back, I can't find my charger anymore. And people were complaining about that. It was so serious, that some of the army, they came to address that issue of you guys are girls, you can't be stealing. As a girl, you can't be stealing. In my head, I'm like, so you mean stealing is for guys, right? Just saying. So they were like, addressing the issue, and they're like, if anybody gets caught, it's going to be serious. So they were warning, and nobody got caught. So they actually did, like, they actually addressed the issue, but it did not even help. At all. Then the fourth one, I think I'm losing counts. I'm just saying fourth since. But the next one is you have to get ready on time. You do not want army coming to pour you water or tell you to sit down on the floor. And my camp is very bad, that there's no tile ground. So what you just have is like red sand. And it was like during the rainy season. So anytime we offend or did something wrong in the camp, they would tell us to sit on the mud. And you're wearing white, and it's not their business. So you just have to sit on the floor, madam. Sorry, but just sit on the floor. That's what they will tell you. And if you're forming stubborn, you're proving it's my head, they will treat your fuck up. They will really tell you that you're a government property and you should obey the law. So the thing is, you have to get early, you have to prepare early. What I do here is, we get up by, I think 5, if I'm not mistaken. I think 5. Then we get up by 5. So before 3, 4, I've had my bath, I've dressed up, worn my white polo, my white shorts, even my shoe, and I just lie on my bed till I hear the beagle. Then I get up, I just stroll to the ground, the open ground where you have like where they address you. So that's what I did. I just prepare early and just sleep with my prepared self. So that's why you could actually just not do that, but just try and prepare early. That's the next one is spend wisely. you have to spend wisely. I think me myself, that wasn't really an issue for me, because before I came to camp, like, I already know how to spend wisely. I already know how to, according to my family, they said I am stingy to myself. Well, I know I'm not stingy to myself, I'm just spending wisely. So when I came to camp, I wasn't buying things I did not need. I was just buying what I needed, what was important to me. So I wasn't like just going there to spend money around or all that. So I didn't do any of that. Even when I came back from camp and I told my brother, see what I spent in camp, he was like, what, are you serious? Like, yeah, that's what I spent. So yeah, spend wisely. It is important to spend wisely, because most of those things, they are expensive. The next one is kitchen food. You know one thing about kitchen food, I think, is differences in people. I mean, how will I put it? I don't know, but some people were really cool. People were really cool eating, camp food, and eating their food every time. But if you know that your tummy does not accept things like that, please, I beg you, do not eat their food. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, trust me. My camp food was not that bad, but I had people like complaining. It's not that bad and it's not that great. It's just there. So I had people complaining about running stomach and all that. And you know that place is not your father's house. You cannot be shitting anyhow. So you have to control what you eat in camp. You have to control what goes into your tummy in camp, because you don't want to be having running stomach in camp. It is really bad having running stomach in camp, where you know that you can't even sit comfortably in the toilet. So you have to, mind what you eat. I think the only thing I collected with my card was bread. Their bread is good. Their bread is good. So when I collect the bread, I just go and buy coffee from Mami Market. That's the only thing I did. And even the coffee in Mami Market wasn't that great. But yeah, we just have to do Mami Market for now, please. So but people were really comfortable with eating the food, and they were not even complaining. And I think those people, yeah, they're already used to eating out. When you're not used to eating out, it's different from people that are used to eating out. So those people, yeah, they were eating camp food back to back, and there was no complaint. But me, I did not eat camp food. The only thing I collected was bread. And even sometimes my roommates would be like, why they eat camp food and all that? But yeah, that's just me. I did not just eat the camp food. And another thing, the second tip is the toilet. Please, especially guests, yeah, I don't even want to be in this tip for a long time. Let me touch around the surface of it. Please buy your small buckets, use it wisely. When you use, go to the whatever, flush it and rinse this thing with this Dettol and disinfectant, then keep it back well. It is very important. Don't go and be using the toilet like the way you use it at home. So you have to be careful the way you use their toilet, because you don't know how many things are there. So you just have to use your bucket and rinse it and see. Please buy the toy, buy all these disinfectant things. People are different in terms of their body. It's not, some people are very easy to catch infection and all that, but some people, their body, I don't know, their immune system is like strong. You can fight against any infection and all that. But if you know that this thing is not that strong, please do not go and be using the toilet. Use it wisely. Another point is hire people. It's important to hire people. I know that you don't want to waste money, you want to spend wisely, you want to save your money, but please hire people to do your laundry for you. It is important, because sometimes here you don't even have time in camp to do all those things. So the little time that you'll be using to rest, you're using that little time to wash your clothes and looking for where to spread it, where to hang it and all that, and using your little time to fetch water and all that. Though my camp, they did not have people that fetch water for you, but yeah, for laundry, those people, they are there for you. Use them, do your laundry, pay them. It's not even that expensive. I think to wash your white polo is 150 or so. So it's not even that expensive that you can say, oh, it's too expensive, I can't do that. The price is fair enough. I mean, so the only thing you just have to do is to just fetch your water, because in my camp nobody fetch water for you, so it's just left for you to go and fetch your water. Though there's this woman that, you know, in my camp that wanted to like start fetching water for me, but you know, I'm like, Mom, this one is old enough to be my mother, she cannot be fetching water for me like that. And she offered to fetch the water free for me. So the last tip for today is, wait, why are you going to do that to yourself? Why are you going to do that to yourself? Why? Especially my gender. Like, you put for too much. What makes you think that that person that you are seeing doesn't have a relationship before coming to the camp? Most of them have relationship before coming to the camp. So it's just like you are there for like the 21 days. Do you understand? Just 21 days. Except you want to date for 21 days. Although I've heard stories about people that met in camp, got married in camp, you know, had a family, blah blah blah. But those stories, they don't happen like every time. So it's like you trying to be careful if you want to get to that stage of getting married with someone you met in camp. But trust me, those people, they are, I don't know, I don't really, you know, find that camp relationship thing as, I don't count it serious, because those people left their relationship, they just came to camp for 21 days and they are going back to their relationship. Sometimes even if they even came to the camp single, sometimes you don't get posted in the same place. So he's either posted somewhere else and you're posted somewhere else, and you people end up doing like long distance relationship. I don't know about any other person, but I'm not just cool with camp relationship, camp dating. This is the end of this video. Please leave a comment, like my video, subscribe if you are yet to subscribe, and don't forget to tell me in the comment section if you want me to drop my camp experience. Bye.